Okay, we're good. All right. Everyone ready? Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is the combined council meeting of Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. The time is 6:06, we're going to call it. And let's all stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. Madam Clerk, could you read the roll call?
Councilmember Brescher.
Here.
Councilmember Coyle. Councilmember Harris.
Yes.
Councilmember Patel.
Here.
Councilmember Patil.
Here.
Councilmember Pointer.
Present.
Councilmember Shmuel.
Here.
Madam Clerk, could you read adequate notice?
Adequate notice of this meeting as required by the Open Public Meeting Act of 1975 has been provided by the annual notice sent to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, Desi Talk on November 18th, 2024, and posted main lobby municipal complex on that same date.
Thank you. Council President's remarks. One event coming up, the FOWL, that's FOWL, shooting competition, Saturday, November 15th at 10 a.m. at Thomas Jefferson Middle School. Edison Elks National Free Throw Hoop Shoot contest will be held during this event for boys and girls age 8 to 13. All participants age 8 to 13 will be eligible for the Hoop Shoot contest. For more information, contact Tina Bartko, 732-983-2699, or Tina Bartko, B-A-R-K, so it's Tina, B-A-R-K-T-O @gmail.com. There are three categories. Number one is grades 3 through 5, 2 grades 6 to 8, 3 grades 9 to 12. There will be an individual prize winner in each category. Please bring a non-perishable item of food for the day of the event. Pre-registration required by tomorrow. Will this be posted on, is this going to be posted somewhere? Or it's on the website? Okay, thank you. Next, I wanted to congratulate the winners of last Tuesday's election. That would be Mayor Joshi, that will be Councilman-elect Rob Kentos, Councilman-elect Viral Patel, and Councilwoman-elect Kelly Dima. And I also want to thank the other mayor and council candidates. So that would be Lieutenant David Tingle, that would be Gloria Dittman, Elizabeth Conway, and Samiksha Sharmas. I want to thank them for stepping up and running. It's not easy to do this. It's not easy to run for election. There's a lot involved. It's not fundraising. It's exhaustive in terms of going door to door, and the rigors of a campaign are pretty tough. And so I salute anybody who steps up to do it. So I want to congratulate them for a race well run and for stepping up to do that. Lastly, I want to say, since I'm not going to be at the next meeting on November 24th, I think we said, November 24th, it's another combined meeting on that Monday. I'm not going to be here. I want to maybe preemptively wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. We now go to a resolution of recognition. Madam Clerk.
Whereas the township is fortunate to be served by dedicated municipal departments and personnel who consistently demonstrate professionalism, courage, and compassion in their service to the community. And whereas on November 9th, the Edison Animal Shelter, Edison Fire Department, Edison Police Department, and the Edison Office of Emergency Management responded swiftly and corroborately to an emergency involving animals in distress. And whereas through their coordinated efforts, these departments acted decisively to ensure the safety and well-being of the animals involved, resulting in the rescue of over 60 chickens, 14 dogs, 34 rabbits, 3 parakeets, and 9 pigeons, while also safeguarding the public and migrating multiple potential hazards. The Edison Animal Shelter staff and volunteers provide immediate care, rehabilitation, and shelter for the rescued animals. their ongoing commitment to human treatment and community service. The Edison Police Department, Fire Department Office of Emergency Management demonstrated especially teamwork, resourceful, and dedication in executing the rescue and maintaining public safety under the challenging conditions. And whereas the combined efforts of these departments reflect the highest standards of public service and embody the spirit of cooperation that defines the Township of Edison. Now therefore be resolved that Edison Township Council hereby recognizes and commends the Edison Animal Shelter, Police Department, Edison Fire Department, Edison Office of Emergency Management for their outstanding services and animal rescue efforts on November 9th, 2025. Be it further resolved that this resolution be presented to representatives of each department as a token of the township's appreciation for their performance, compassion, and continued dedication to the people and animals of Edison.
Thank you very much. Open to the public for any public remarks about this resolution? Okay. Seeing none, motion to close the public portion?
Motion to close the public portion.
Okay. Now I need a motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Okay. And let's go to council comments on this resolution.
Council President?
Yes.
Yeah, we always say that Edison Police Department, Fire Department, OEM, they are one of the finest and the best departments in the state of New Jersey. And we all are proud. But this is the first time, animal shelter is in news. Again, kudos to the entire team who stepped up to the level, working shoulder to shoulder with police and fire and OEM department to rescue those animals and save them from the cruelty. Again, congratulations and keep up the good job. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Council President?
Yes, Council Vice President.
Likewise, I just wanted to say thank you to all of the individuals, departments that played a role in correcting the situation that happened. Many people may remember, and I'm going to pivot to speaking on the animal shelter in particular, because many people may remember about 2 years ago, there was a lot of discussion about the animal shelter and how things were operating. I have not heard anything bad in recent time about the animal shelter. All I've heard are compliments, gratitude to the amazing work that's been happening. Council President gives constant updates about how much adoptions have occurred and such. We got recognized as a no-kill shelter. These are all fantastic items that we as a township should be proud of, that we have that for our animal shelter, because not many other townships have that type of capability or facility. So with that, again, I just want to say thank you in particular to the animal shelter, but obviously also to police, fire, OEM, and everyone else that participated in this rescue. Thank you, Council President.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
Council President?
Yes.
Yes, I also want to just say thank you and echo what my council member said. It is amazing that it takes a lot of effort and teamwork to get this right, and I am glad Edison has a cohesive unit that can work together and get this done. Thank you again.
Okay. Yes.
Council President. Yes, I was one of the people, I guess, a couple of years ago that started really looking into the animal shelter. And I have to tell you, the turnaround overall in that department and what they've done is remarkable. Like my colleague has stated, that I don't hear anything bad coming from there. I only hear good things, and how they were able to kind of get right on board and take care of the incident that we had here, in town, speaks to that. So I'd like to thank everybody there, just for myself personally, besides with this resolution. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone else? All right, for myself, I want to thank the Edison Animal Shelter and the control officers for being absolutely fearless in using their training and expertise to contribute to the successful rescue, care, and ongoing placement of the animals from the Stony Road horde. Also, I want to thank OEM, MCART, police, hazmat, and fire for locking down the scene immediately while providing much-needed hands-on support. Most importantly, we would like to recognize Officer Vargas, who went on a medical call and immediately picked up on the animals in the home being in danger. Without his urgent and swift response, we would not have been able to get all the animals out so quickly and safely. Lastly, to the rescues that stepped up immediately to support the safe transport and medical care for the animals, pigeons and diamond doves went to the Raptor Trust. Parakeets went to the Amwell Animal Rescue. Bunnies have been picked up by Willie's Wabbits and Kind Heart Rescue. It's hard to say that with a straight face. Chickens went to a private farm where they will be off quarantine on Sunday and will roam outside for the first time in their lives. The 14 dogs have been vetted and are going 5 at a time to New Jersey dog barbers, where they have volunteered their time to shave them and give them a clean and fresh start. Applications are currently being accepted. This has been the very epitome of teamwork, and on behalf of all of us, we extend our appreciation. So please join me in giving these extraordinary people a standing ovation. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now, let's have a roll call.
Councilmember Brusher.
Yes.
Councilmember Patel.
Yes.
Councilmember Patil.
Yes.
Councilmember Pointer.
Yes.
Councilmember Shmuel.
Yes.
Council President Harris.
Yes, all right, motion adopted. And now for the presentation, can we have everybody come up and, what's that? Oh, thank you. Yes, I know, I wanted you to say it while we're up. Okay, yeah, absolutely. And use that one. Yeah, whatever. You guys can come this way. And if there are county people here, please come up and join us from the county, if you're here from the county. Okay?
Real quick, I just wanted to say, while they come up, Officer Vargas went to the EMS call, and he was made aware of the situation, which called the health department, which called the animal control and OEM. Ken Schreck, come up here too. He's a deputy coordinator. But a lot of people don't know. We then go through the county through the director, Jack Kramer, and Eric Martin. They came out with the CART team. And if it wasn't for them, our animal control working with them and their team, we wouldn't be able to rescue these animals. So our animal shelter did a tremendous job working alongside with the county. And without the county, we couldn't do this. So we also, on top of this, we want to thank the county for coming out too. You guys should come up here and take a round of applause too. But thank you for everybody that's doing that.
Thank you. Anyone else want to say something? No? You sure? Anyone else want to say anything? No? No? Oh, okay.
I'll just say one more time that there was a great job by you all. It was a really good event. Made a lot of news and a lot of people happy. Thank you again.
I need representatives so you will get the full thing. Okay. You're getting the cover of this. So who are the representatives that we have?
Margot, give me
Thank you so
Tina.
Okay, okay.
She gives them out. I need them back because I got this.
I've got,
I didn't have these. signed
okay,
by the
we
mayor
have
yet.
one.
They're
Okay,
plain, I got them. Yeah.
you get one. Oh, all right,
No.
whoops. We have, I think that's all we have. What? Oh, okay. All right.
Over here. There's only 4, right? But I mean, I'm gonna take them back. If
Okay,
you need more,
okay.
just let me know.
All right.
Take them back.
Come on.
God bless you people. I couldn't do it.
Thanks again, everyone. Great job. Great job.
Andy, you have them? Collect them back. I need them back. Can I have it back? They took them all. I'll have to leave them.
Okay, well, all right. Okay. All right. All right, we've done that. Oh, I'll let them get out. I texted him and I haven't heard back from him. Okay, all right. We can proceed with the regular agenda. Going on to unfinished business, the ordinance is for consideration, public hearing, and final adoption. And that would be ordinance 2263. Any comments from council members? Okay. Seeing none, we move to proposed ordinances, and those are 2264, 2265, is there a 2266? No, 2264 and 2265. Any council comments on these ordinances? Okay. All right. Review of the minutes for the work session of October 20th and October 22nd regular meeting. Any comments? All right. From the business administrator, 9A through C. Any questions or comments?
Quick question. For A, is this due to that we're kind of switching over, trying to make stuff into this, bring our technology up to like this AI type of computers and everything else we have going?
This is just to simply rewire the sports building and some of our other buildings. It's just wiring that we're doing in-house.
Okay. Well, we're doing this in-house, or we're going to subcontract this out?
We're doing this in-house,
Okay.
our IT folks.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. Anyone else, 9A through C? Okay. 10 from the Department of Finance, 10A through K. Questions or comments?
Council President?
Yes, Council Vice President.
In regards to item H, I just want to give kudos to our tax assessor. They do a phenomenal job with these appeals. So I just wanted to make it known that I'm appreciative of the good work. In regards to item I, to the administration, will this information be posted online? I believe you said it would be in regards to just notifying people of the extension.
Yes, once the resolution is adopted, we'll post it online. We'll put it on the front page as well, just so that, being that taxes are due next week, people are going to start asking and wondering. So we'll certainly put that information on there.
Great to hear, and I think this is obviously the right thing to do, given the federal shutdown. Thank you, Council President.
Okay, anyone else, 10A through K? All right. 11, Department of Health, A and B. All right. 12, from the Department of Planning and Engineering, A through N.
Council President?
Yes.
For item N, the additional grant funds for the Stoughton Community Center, I think obviously it's a good thing to have additional funds for the completion of the project, and I look forward to things moving along. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. 13, from the Department of Public Works, A through D. All right. 14, Department of Recreation, letters A through B. All right. 15, from the Department of Water and Sewer, A through D.
Council President?
Yes, Council.
On item A, I'm happy to see that this is on the agenda for tonight. This will help in regards to detecting water leaks in our water system going forward. This is for the smart hydrants to be placed throughout the areas that service Edison water, if I recall correctly. So I know that this has been a long time coming. I'm happy to see that's before us to approve. I'm hopeful that there will be the support, and I look forward to the continued improvements of our water system. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Council President, just a question to administration. This for A, will this cover the HOAs or the townhouses?
This is completely separate
Completely separate?
from the HOAs, correct?
No, the fire hydrants which exist currently in HOAs, they won't be covered.
They would not.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else?
Council President?
Yes, Councilman Brescher.
Just a quick question about the B. For the, I guess they're going to do hydraulic calculations, but don't we know what that is there already?
Council President, I'll get someone here from engineering to come up to the podium, if that's okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Engineering, water, sewer, utility, they're all working in combination with making sure
okay.
the funding gets across the finish line, so
That
we'll
works
have
for me.
Mr. Smith come up.
Not have any information on that. That station is old. We don't have any records of anything like that.
And have we had problems with that pump station not being able to handle the flow?
Yes,
We have.
yes, and flooding, and yes.
Okay, because I know we've had that in the past where the pumps just can't keep up with the amount of water that we're having. All right.
And that's part of the ACO. That station is part of the ACO, so we have to address it.
Yeah, I just thought that we would have had those calculations, like that they would have been done when it first came in.
Maybe, but they're nowhere to be found. We've never located anything. I don't believe engineering has anything.
And listen, I'm all for taking care of our problem.
gonna get it
It's
done.
ongoing. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else? Right. Moving on to 16 from the Chief of Police, A and B. Right. 17, Chief of Fire, A. Okay. Finally, number 18 from the Township Clerk, A through D. All right, that concludes the work session part of the meeting. We now go on to the regular meeting, and we start with the approval of the minutes. May I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. All right. Unfinished business, ordinances for further consideration, public hearing, and final adoption. Madam Clerk, could you read the ordinance?
An ordinance amending Chapter 7, Traffic of the Township Code to regulate certain electric scooters.
Thank you. And now we're open to public comments about the ordinance. Yes, Walt?
Walt Stoschel, 2118 Oak Tree Road. I support this ordinance. It's about time we start regulating these vehicles. Our sidewalks are for pedestrians, not for motor vehicles. And imagine going out to get your mail one day and you walk to your mailbox and here is a vehicle coming down the sidewalk at 30 miles an hour. They should be on the streets. They should be regulated. The kids need to wear helmets. And people who use them need to know that don't wear black at night while you're riding it because nobody can see your black scooter with your black outfit on. These vehicles need to be regulated, and the state hasn't stepped up to do their job in regulating these or e-bikes. So I think the towns need to do this. So I support this. Thank you.
Thank you, Walt. Anyone else? Okay. Motion to close the public portion?
Motion to close the public portion.
Second.
Okay, thank you. And now a motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Okay, any council comments?
Council President.
Yes, Council Vice President.
Again, I just wanted to say thank you to the administration for adding some of the additional language that I had asked to be included. Ironically, it's kind of like when you get a new car and then you notice other similar cars out when you're driving, right? This is before us, and all of a sudden, I started noticing exactly how many low-speed electric scooters there are that are out there. And I make mention of this because in one night, I had asked about having the requirement of the lights on it. And one night, I had one electric scooter that crossed across the street. I almost hit them. I couldn't see them because they had no lights. Then another same instance happened, but I was able to stop ahead of time because they had proper lights and reflections. So small little tweaks to it that I think will have huge dividends, and I'm happy to support this. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Council Vice President. Anyone else?
Council President?
Yes, Councilor.
So right after our last meeting, as I was driving home, I saw a kid riding a scooter on the sidewalk going somewhere. And while I support this 100%, and I do agree that safety is a must and he wasn't wearing a helmet, first of all. He should have been wearing a helmet. So I'm glad it addresses certain things, but I also want to be mindful that we don't completely limit the options certain people have, such as kids or people who do not have vehicles. And I think this one doesn't necessarily ban them from sidewalks, it only bans them from the bike lanes and the roads. The sidewalks, I think we haven't worded it as far as I understand.
My understanding actually is with respect to the sidewalks, they're governed under the same rules that you have for normal bicycles, which prohibits you from doing so. So they're already regulated that way. Now it's just a matter of bringing attention to it, enforcing it, and making sure that people operate safely.
Okay. Yes, I do agree it was much needed regulations, but I will be supporting it. But again, I think just with everything else, I think we should be mindful of how it impacts the community, and if it hinders more than it helps, then maybe we need to relook at it later.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Let's get a roll call then.
Councilmember Brusher.
Yes.
Councilmember Patel.
Yes.
Councilmember Patil.
Yes.
Councilmember Pointer.
Yes.
Councilmember Shmuel.
Yes.
Council President Harris.
Yes. The ordinance is adopted. We now go on to new business. The proposed ordinance's public hearing set down for Wednesday, November, is that right? Is Wednesday, November 24th?
No, it's Monday, November.
It's Monday, yeah, yeah. Yep, Monday, November 22nd.
No, the 24th. It's the 24th.
Oh, it is the 24th?
Yes.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's the right date, the wrong
Right,
day of the week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's Monday, November 24th. Madam Clerk, could you read the ordinance 2264?
An ordinance amending Chapter 11 titled General Licensing and Business Regulations, Section 11-34, titled Filming and Videotaping, to comply with regulations of the Film Ready New Jersey program.
Okay. Can I get a motion to introduce?
Council President,
Yes.
I move this ordinance be passed on first reading, published according to law for further consideration and public hearing set down for Monday, November 24th, 2025.
Thank you. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Council comments on this ordinance? Okay. Seeing none, can we go to a roll call?
Councilmember Brusher.
Yes.
Councilmember Patel.
Yes.
Councilmember Patil.
Yes for introduction.
Councilmember Pointer.
Yes.
Councilmember Shmuel.
Yes.
Council President Harris.
Yes. Motion, the ordinance is, we go on to ordinance 2265. Madam Clerk, could you read the ordinance?
Ordinance authorizing the Township of Edison to accept dedication, a right-of-way of Links Drive on the property in the development known as Links Drive at Edison, LLC, Block 557, Lot 16.22, as shown on the preliminary and final subdivision plans.
Okay. Can I get a motion to introduce?
Council President,
Yes.
I move this ordinance be passed on first reading, published according to late law for further consideration and public hearing set down for Monday, November 24th.
Thank you. Can I get a
2025.
second?
Second.
All right. Very good. Council comments?
Council President?
Yes, Council
Just a question. I just want to make sure I'm recalling correctly. The right way, is this on the street itself, or is there another area that I'm not recalling? I don't recall the map off the top of my head.
It's just the street itself,
Street,
new development.
I figured, I just want to make sure. Thank you, Council President. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Okay. Can we get a roll call?
Councilmember Brusher.
Yes.
Councilmember Patel.
Yes.
Councilmember Patil.
Yes.
Councilmember Pointer. Councilmember Shmuel.
Yes.
Council President Harris.
Yes. All right. Ordinance is introduced. To public comment on the resolutions, just the resolutions only. Any comment on the resolutions from the public? Okay, seeing none, and I get a motion to close the public portion.
Motion to close the public portion.
Second?
All right, thank you. We go to the resolutions. Anything to pull for a separate vote on resolutions 585 through 631?
631.
Okay. Got that. Anyone else?
Council President, 619?
619, did you say?
Yep.
All right. One second. 619. All right. Okay. Anything else? We have 619 and 631. Anything else? Okay. All right, so then let's vote to make the motion to approve 585 through 618, and then 620 through 630. Can we do those together?
Motion to approve?
Yes, okay. Okay, motion. That was AJ. And the second?
Second.
Okay. Can we get a roll call?
Councilmember Brusher.
Yes.
Councilmember Patel.
Yes.
Councilmember Patil.
Yes.
Councilmember Pointer.
Yes.
Councilmember Shmuel.
Yes.
Council President Harris.
Yes. Okay, we'll go in order here of the numbers. 619, yes. Councilman Patil.
Council President, I will definitely support this resolution in order to make the progress. However, I would have preferred to include every single fire hydrant that is connected to Edison water utility, because this will come from the water utility budget, and we don't want to exclude anyone, but the way it is stated and the answer I received, it's not. At least we need to inform the communities that we will not be touching, to inform them that, hey, this is what the initiative is from the township side, if they would like to participate, and if there is any fees involved, we should be able to work on that.
I do have a response for you, because we are working with legal on updating all of the agreements that have since expired. So we can certainly bring this up for discussion.
Thank you. Thank you, Council President.
Okay. All right, and we'll do 619 and 631 together. And Councilman Brescher? 631?
Yes, I'd like to thank, I guess, the administration for looking into this. I know that we had a event where we lost a officer, and I mean, my heart breaks for the family, but technically what happened to them afterwards, and I understand, it happens in business, where when somebody passes. But with a township that has a budget as large as ours, for us to not try and take care of the men and women that take care of the residents and then look out for their families afterwards, I find it's wrong. And I think this, this change here is very good. Now, is this for, it said local 75, is that all of our, officers?
Yes, it's for both, for the superior officers and our regular officers.
And our fire already has this?
They've already have it, exactly.
Okay. I mean, I'm not even against something like this for our ASME or, I just think, and even if there was a date put on it, like 2 years or something, you know what I mean, where they don't have to worry about that when they're going through such a difficult time in their life. But I'd like to thank the administration, and I'd like to thank the unions for bringing this to their attention. So I'll be happy to support this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilman Brescher. I could not agree more. This is long overdue, and I'm glad that this wrong is being righted. So I agree wholeheartedly. All right, let's get a motion to approve resolutions 619 and 631.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Councilmember Brusher.
Yes.
Councilmember Patel.
Yes.
Councilmember Patil.
Yes.
Councilmember Pointer.
Yes.
Councilmember Shmuel.
Yes.
Council President Harris.
Yes. All right. We move on to oral petitions and remarks. Anyone from the public? You got 4 minutes. Yes, sir. If you can state your name and town, please.
Matthew Smith, I
Okay.
live in Edison.
Okay,
I do have some printouts here if you all want them.
okay.
So I came here tonight to talk about,
Can you just speak a little bit more into the microphone, please? Thank you.
so I came here tonight to talk about flock safety. And for those that are unaware, flock safety is a system of cameras that are installed across the United States. They generally contract with different governments, different police forces, and private businesses. I should mention, Flock is a private company, and they install these cameras generally pointing at roadways, recording license plates, cars. But if you read through their patent applications, you can see that they are capable of tracking down to race, ethnicity, height and weight of individuals in cars, walking around on the street. So this, and you can understand as these cameras are uploading this information, video and picture data to a cloud service owned by a private company, this is a bit of a concern. It creates a bit of a surveillance state. And there's already been a number of controversies, and you can take a look at the printouts I provided. There's been cases of ICE using it for their raids to hunt down people that they believe are here illegally. And they have been used by the state of Texas to hunt down women that have had abortions in states where it's legal. And my concern is that so what I'm asking is I found that Edison does have these cameras installed on public locations. It seems like there's 24 of those cameras, and there is an open records request. I didn't submit it, but I found it, on the Oprah machine, and found that it's been open since September, asking for the public release of the Flock contract that the township has with Flock, and the locations of the cameras. And I've seen it, it's been delayed a couple of times. So what I'm asking is I'm asking for a public release of those documents. And I'd also ask that you sever your contract with Flock and uninstall those cameras wherever possible. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You know, Council President.
Yes.
I'd just like to comment. I do understand your concern, with surveillance. But unfortunately, it is part of our world that we live in. And I'm sure you will agree, because it's probably happened to you also, when, like myself and my father, we're talking about whatever, could be buying a boat, right? And then all of a sudden, in ads and everything on my computer, and I think it's Alexa, okay? But I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but somehow corporations have been listening to us. And I think that's of a larger issue, but if they get away with that, where are we with this?
I should say, I'm not.
I'm so sorry, sir, your speaking time is up. Go ahead, Councilman Brescher.
Right, that's just where I was going. I mean, to me, it just seems like this is the new world. Unless they make some kind of laws on a federal level, I don't know how we stop large corporations from abusing our data, which I believe they actually do currently. But I think that's like a federal type of thing. As far as us locally, I know the cameras themselves have helped our law enforcement, in solving crimes. I do know that, I think it was East Orange or West Orange, They installed the system like 15 years ago, and it dramatically reduced the crime because they were able to track from one camera to another camera to another camera until they could finally figure out who the person was and where they were and get their actual license plate. So for law enforcement and to keep the residents protected, you know, I don't think our township is doing anything nefarious with that information. Now, is that corporation? That goes back to that bigger problem, which I think is really like a federal type of thing. So I don't have an answer for you on that one, but thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.
Council President?
Yes.
This actually ties into one of my discussion items I had on there for the Smart City Advisory Committee. To tie it in, the mayor had sent out communication just about the role of technology within departments going forward into the second term. When I had started the Smart City Advisory Committee, I actually had several people contact out because of interest in terms of what legislative items that we may want to consider in terms of best management practices for those items because of what you brought up, right? Whether it's personal data in terms of your location or just in general. So with that, I would request the administration to look into best management practices for artificial intelligence and advanced technological items such as this. And I'm sure that you will. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you.
Council President?
Yes.
I agree with you. I think privacy is a valuable aspect, and we need to keep it if we can. At the same time, I do agree the necessity that we need for surveillance, but that does not mean that we can't update the regulation. As to how far we can go as a township is a question that I think I would like to ask legal. Like, is there a possibility of stating something like HIPAA that, you know, you can only release certain information about individual if there are like legitimate reasons and within like the police departments, or they can't be sold? Something along that line?
So you're kind of mixing two different aspects of this. Councilman Brescher is correct in that a lot of this would have to be done on a federal level. We can't control what a corporation does with the data that they collect here at the municipal level. I guess our options are limited to whether or not we want to do business with a corporation that does that, right? Or if we want to try to incorporate aspects of that into whatever contract that we have with them, that would be a way to try to begin to address some of those privacy concerns. But from a strictly utilitarian point of view, data is big business. You know, I don't think that Councilman Brescher is spouting conspiracy theories when he talks about Alexa. There have been lawsuits over it. You know, it's a big problem. It's a big issue, and certainly something that we can address in small ways. But there isn't a lot that we can do to try to regulate that usage and how that gets released. Information that the township has, that's governed by Oprah. You know, we can't make changes to that. Information that the corporation has, that's governed by federal law, federal communications issues. We can't do something at this level as sweeping as HIPAA, other than try to work it into some of our contracts with some of these folks that provide these services. And whether or not they'd be willing to do that, that's a mutual exchange. It's not something we can legislate.
I was speaking in terms of the terms that we signed with them. Maybe we can do those. Okay, but I think that'll be on the next level when next time we do. Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you very much, sir. Anyone else from the public? Anthony.
Anthony Deamron, Wiley Ave. You know what, just thinking of something, one concern I think I would have is, I don't know if this ever happened in a municipality, but is ransom. You know, them just hacking into our accounts and, you know, some pirate somewhere, some kid, 16-year-old holding us ransom for, you know, God knows what it is. So, you know, but as far as, you know, security is concerned, I mean, they could basically hack into if you had a smart refrigerator, they could watch you from your kitchen. I mean, they can. It's crazy what they can do. So, but that's that's beyond my pay grade. I just wanted to bring up a couple things. Number one is, Council President, you mentioned some of the victors from Tuesday's election. I just want to add another name in that I just want to throw out there that's just continues just to win time and time again is Shannon Pang. I mean, she, I don't know if there's been a female elected official who has won more than Shannon Pang. She's great. I actually, personally, I like her, but she deserves some recognition. I would even give her a proclamation to be honest with you. I mean, she just, year after year, term after term, she does a great job. So her, Jerry, but specifically her. So she should be recognized as well. I just wanted to give her a shout out. And she did not send me up here. I was just thinking of this just while I sat there. Speaking of Tuesday's election and come January, I'd like to see, I don't know, maybe I brought this up before, like the swearing-ins, I feel like they should probably be at Edison Tower. I'd like to utilize that. I mentioned this before, utilize Edison Tower, Light Tower, more and more if we can. They used to do a Christmas tree lighting there, right? I don't know if they still do it anymore, but our swearing-in should be up there, I feel like. It's just so, I mean, it gets, having them here is, you lose the whole Edison thing, you know what I mean? And I think that we should promote the Edison Light Tower a lot more. We take the kids up there as often as we can, not as often as we like, but we've been up there quite a few times over the last couple of years. But I feel like we need to do a better job of promoting that. I mentioned that before, but I'd like to see the swearing-ins there if we can, if it's a nice weather day. But that beats in here. I don't know. Is there usually a council meeting right afterwards? Oh, maybe that's why there's a council meeting that usually follows, right? Why not? Yeah. Well, you bust them back. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world. But I'd like to see that utilized. Actually, well, the mayor's swearing in was at J.P. Stevens. They did it that way. Oh, he was the mayor though. Maybe, yeah, not council. I don't know. Just haven't been feeling good this week. Sorry. So, planning board. Is there any planning board seats open? Do we know how many seats are up? Do we know? Has anybody been appointed by the administration?
Yes, any more questions that you have?
Oh.
Answer everything at once.
Sorry. So yeah, that's one. And then, oh, you know what I want to mention? And I don't like doing this too often. I honestly, I don't, because I support, small business and stuff. But there are certain businesses in this, especially in South Edison. I was just at one I'll just call them out. 7-Eleven on Vineyard Road. The behind 7-Eleven is a dump. Like that, I don't know what happened to that place. That used to be my spot years ago. I knew the old owner, and then the one before that, great guys. But the house that is right directly across is a well-kept house, and he's got to see this stuff. They should put up some type of like vinyl fencing or something. You shouldn't have to see that. They don't upkeep their property there. They're just not. They don't maintain it very well. So something to look into. I don't know, whoever we could send out there.
Okay,
All right.
thanks, Anthony.
Yeah, you got it.
With regard to the swearing in, back in 2022, when the mayor and the three of us were sworn in, that was at J.P. Stevens, and it was still just the very end of the COVID scare, I'm sorry, Ryan, can you just hold off for a second? Thanks. And the problem I see with the tower is that right now, until they expand it, right now, that's a pretty small space. And if you're talking about the 1st of January for the inaugurations, it's pretty chancy as far as the weather and having it outside. I think that maybe that might be an idea worth considering once they've expanded the space there. Planning board, any seats?
I would check with our town clerk, but I think there's one. Is there one or two? I know there's at least one, but we'll.
Okay.
Council President?
Yes.
There's a vacancy for the second alternate member, and then there are 2 terms for Class 4 members that expire at the end of this year. There are 2 other ones, a Class 2 member, which is a member of the municipality, if I recall correctly, and then a Class 3 member, which is a representative from the council.
Okay, thank you. Very good, thank you. Anyone else from the public? Okay, can we get a motion to close public portion?
Motion to close public comment?
Second.
Okay. The member to the planning board, speaking of planning board, is not here tonight. That is Councilman Coyle. Reports from all council committees. I'm going to start this time from my left. Councilman Shmuel, anything?
Not at this time.
Okay, Councilman Patil,
None at this time.
Councilman Patel.
Open Space Committee meeting did happen, but I missed it, so I do not have anything to report.
Okay. I'll go to Council Vice President.
None at this time, thank you.
Okay, Councilman Brescher.
Not at this time.
You people. Let's see, I do have one. The Cultural Arts Commission unfortunately was not able to meet this past month because we did not have a quorum. We will meet, I believe it's December 9th. The shelter report is, again, they've been doing a fabulous job, and especially under these very trying circumstances. For the month of October, adoptions there were 6 dog adoptions, 35 cat adoptions, 1 bird adoption. There were 5 cats and 1 dog that were redeemed. Currently in the shelter, we have 43 cats, and Tina revised the dog total to, I believe it's 31. There were a couple of strays that were found today, that were brought in today. And she says 20 bunnies, but I do think the bunnies, unless some of the bunnies were left behind, then I think they went to that farm, or they went to that, whatever, Wascally Wabbit, or whatever the thing is called. So I'm not sure about the bunnies, but that's the situation. But again, they have been doing a bang-up job in terms of managing the shelters. So those are my reports. Any points of light? All right. Okay, discussion items at this point, unless anyone has something to add that you didn't put down here, we go to you, Council Vice President.
Thank you, Council President. And I thought you were going to cover on the points of light, but with Veterans Day yesterday, just recognizing the veterans, I know you said Thanksgiving earlier, and just in thinking, I do want to make mention, November is often referred to as Men's Mental Health Month. So just putting it out there, men's mental health is a thing, and reach out to your friends, check in, doesn't hurt. To the administration, I just wanted to follow up. Earlier this year, we passed or updated the Adopt a Spot ordinance. I think there was a development happening for applications for people that may be interested. I just wanted to see if there was any update that I could share with.
I will have to check to see if we've received any applications and get back to you.
Is there a form that's, my question was more, is there a form that's available? Because I wasn't aware that there was a form ready for people to check out.
There was a form when we introduced it. I do recall seeing a form.
Okay, if you can just send that to me, I'll share it with the people that had reached out to me.
Sure.
Thank you. To the administration, I guess this would be through to engineering potentially. Are there any updates on Brower Avenue for some of the other items I had brought up? Which again, they are very appreciative of the paving that happened.
If the residents who are on TCOs, I believe there's only 2 of them, if they email myself, or they can do E&G inspections, and more people in my office can get back to them, let them know what is left on their property. I believe it's only some plantings for both of them.
Okay,
That have to be done.
I'll make sure that they reach out to you guys.
Okay.
Thank you. I'd reached out to my colleagues about the environmental impact study. Thank you, Sonia, for following up on that. I'm hoping to have that up for consideration at the next meeting, and I will discuss offline any concerns that were brought up by my colleagues. Sports complex. I submitted this prior to the resolutions that are up, but I'm presuming based on the food equipment and the fact that the swearing in is happening at the sports complex that we are very near completion.
We are. The notice to proceed actually had an October target date. So technically it's there, except we need to do the fittings for the kitchen.
Yeah, for me, I'm viewing the shell as like what the change orders
Yeah,
and such
so-
were, and then this is like the, not fill-in work, but the last leg of it.
Right, so December, you'll have everything completed.
Good to hear.
And if any council member wants to walk through it, I'd welcome you to come on over and we'll walk you through it. I mean, it is a pretty fabulous building. It's the multi-level. It's a great facility. So I'd welcome many of you to come and we'll take a walk over there.
Looking forward to it. I mentioned about the Smart City Advisory Committee, just something going forward. I'm hoping that the next council will take advantage of that committee and use that for not only utilizing residents' knowledge that we have, but to communicate with the administration on the items that were discussed before. And then my final question, we had hired BFJ to work on zoning updates. I was just wondering if there was any update on those updates. I don't know how else to phrase it.
Met with, met with them a week and a half ago. They were asking for some feedback. We provided some guidance. Ultimately, hopefully by end of January right now, we'll have everything kind of laid out.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. And with that,
Council President,
yes.
just a couple of questions for administration. So if you can have someone look at the Kilmer Court, resident did reach out to me about the lighting and couple of potholes. That's just a request. I did ask them to open a service ticket, but while we do that, if you can have someone take a tip. Thank you, Council President.
Okay. All right. With that, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. This meeting is adjourned at 7:00, we're going to call it 7:02 PM. Thank you very much. We'll see you on, well, you will be seen on November 24th, Monday, November 24th. Happy Thanksgiving again.